How's all the viewers out there doing right now? I hope you're doing good right now because we're gonna start a game pretty soon. Uh, uh, and it takes a few moments all the time for the system to get going. And I'm just adjusting the camera while I'm doing this. While I'm waiting. If you have an Xbox, uh, 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 do not buy a PS4 because it takes too long. You have to sit for 5 minutes. That's the lowest it goes. And then you have to wait for another 5 more minutes. And then your game or your movie will turn on. But also will not start until you wait for those 5 minutes. You have to wait for 5 minutes when you put the disc in. You have to wait for 5 minutes, and then you have to wait for another 5 more minutes. So that's 10 minutes of a wait. 10 minutes of a wait for it to start. So I cannot tell you what his name is. I got a nephew. I got two nephews, and I cannot tell you what their names are. But they decided to buy a Xbox because it has as much storage as a PS4 has. And if you have a PS3, that's what I've got is a PS3 and a PS4. What you're gonna be watching on TV is a PS4, and both machines, the color will not change. It will not change and get better if you buy a 4. So you should buy, if you're gonna buy a new system and you got a PS3, keep using it until it wears out. And then you can buy yourself a new machine of an Xbox, because I just save my money to buy the machines, and I use on the PS3 and instead of that small little tiny remote. If you have big hands, I always buy battery remotes for battery. Will take batteries. And what I do is I have a battery charger, and I charge my batteries and a battery charger. So I just charge my batteries in a battery charger. The system still hasn't came on. The game. And that's why I'm talking, is because while I'm talking, why it's flashing on there. This is how it hasn't been 5 minutes yet of a wait. It hasn't been 5 minutes of waiting yet. It's only 4 minutes and something. And then you gotta go down where your characters are on here. And this is not gonna be, you cannot have it, if you're in grade school, you cannot have your kids watch this stuff, because it's really violent. And a lot of sex in it. If you have a kid and he or she's in middle school if he or she's in middle school, you gotta have your you need to have the mom and dad both to say yes. If one says no, one says yes, they it's not good for them unless the mom and dad both say yes. You gotta get the mom and your mom and your dad, the two parents, and they both if they both say yes, then it's just fine. Uh, it's fine for them for you to watch it. They both they both say yes. The parents, the mom says no, dad says yes, or the dad says no and the mom says yes. They both have to agree. It has to both say a yes or two no's. You cannot even it. You cannot make it separated. One saying yes and one saying no. So this is a really violent stuff, and it's not good for the kids in middle school. High school, college people, and grown-ups are the ones who can watch this kind of stuff on the TV. And it's almost the 5 minutes are almost coming to be it's coming to be soon. So I'm talking here. That flashing on the TV. It flashes for quite a while. And what you hear in the background, what you're hearing in the background is a fan, because you have to have a small fan blowing on your machine because it gets hot. Else, if it sits in the corner, it will get hot. So you have if it's not in a corner, it will not get hot. Like I have mine in a corner of the area for both of my machines, and it blows a lot of good air, lots of air. So it's good for you to put your machine, if it's in a corner of the area, you should get yourself a small little fan where you can turn it on and off. Just a small little one. And as long as it fits in the corner, as long as but you gotta put it in the back of the machine. You cannot put it in the front of the machine, the fan. You have to put it in the back so it blows air. So you can see how long it takes for it to turn itself on. See, I have the remote in my hand, and it still doesn't. It went up. It came up. The screen came up, but it didn't. It did not go. It has a timer still. It had. I have to wait for those for it's already been like 9 minutes and something. And then what? So I hope you this was gonna teach you something. because you can only it has a timer for the screen for the your TV screen, and it's gonna timer for your machine for your PS4. You have to have your PS4 that had the TV screen on the same timer as the machine. You have to put the timer on on your PS4, so so it can so it evens up, and so they both go even. You have to even them out. And sometimes I get tired of it. And that's why I don't use it that often. So I hope this helps you a little bit not to buy. And there's gonna be coming out pretty soon. Pretty soon there's gonna be a PS5, and I don't know what I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna only think about that and think about it and get rid of my PS3 because I got the PS3 and the PS4, and I pretty much use my PS3 more than my PS4. Pretty soon it will come this on the screen. I hope this helps you with this kind of when you have to have a game in there in your PS4. I hope this helps you a lot and teaches you some skills. If you're gonna buy one, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't buy a PS4. Buy the buy the Xbox, because the Xbox. My two nephews, I can't tell you what their names are. They both have a Xbox instead of PS4. They got a PS3. One of them has just a PS3 and an Xbox, and the other nephew of mine, I can't tell you his name, but he's got he got the Xbox One, and I only have the PS3 and the PS4. I got the PS3 in the year of 2000. Is when I got it. Is when I bought it. So it will last you a long time, as long as you clean your disc and let it sit for just soon. By the time you are done brushing your teeth, you can put your disc in your machine. If there's a little dust, don't touch the gray where it's gray. Just clean it on the where the plastic is, on the inside where the dust is. If there's dust, and just clean the plastic and clean the black of it, the sides and stuff, and then put your disc in there, and then your game or your movie will work, and it will work. See how long this takes? It's already been up to 15 minutes of waiting with this here. And I'm gonna have to get up for a second and get something here. Sometimes you have to hook your cord to your remote and have the cord go to your machine, to your PS4. And it helps. Sometimes it helps, and sometimes it doesn't. And we're gonna try some. I'm gonna try. This is Jack still here, and I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try something different here, a different disc, to see if it goes. To see if it works on here. Because I might have to clean the disc with my cleaner. So I'll be right here. I'm just gonna pause it, and we're gonna try a different one.